Stop watching porn! Alright? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a porn-free day. That would be awesome. You know, that kind of lashing out there, just that blunt and force stop watching porn is actually kind of what I want to get at today, because we're going to talk about willpower. Just plain and simple, brute force willpower, okay? Your willpower ultimately is going to be the main side of the battle. Either you will do this or you will not do this. That's kind of the simplest core part of the battle there. And again, this goes for any kind of sin. I'm talking about pornography right now. And here's the thing, that there's a lot of things that go hand in hand with that, besides just brute force willpower. I'm not saying just work on your willpower alone and ignore everything else. There's lots of great tactics and strategies and all that kind of stuff that also are useful in their place, but ultimately you have to have a strong willpower in order for those to be effective in the long run. Let's say a lot of people, what they'll do is when they, when they're tempted, they get urges or whatever, they'll get down and start doing push-ups, and that helps them. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a tactic, but it's not a grand strategy in and of itself. It has a place. If it works for you, then, by all means, use that when possible, but that doesn't mean that's always going to immediately lead to a decisive victory. A lot of people, they have their personal reasons to quit porn, whether that's, a girlfriend or a wife or something like that, or a reputation or position that they're in. All those are great, and they are effective, and definitely use those, but that doesn't mean that they're 100% reliable in every case. A lot of these are ways to kind of circumvent I don't know about circumvent, but try to change the direction of the battle or get around the actual battle over the will itself. And sometimes they work. The thing is, this is something that is based on your innate sexual desires. This is something that attacks one of the core elements of your humanity. It's not something like a drug addiction or something like that. Nobody is naturally just addicted to drugs before they ever try it. Nobody goes through puberty and then suddenly their body is craving cocaine or something like that. It's not like that. However, porn does attack those natural desires, our sex drive. It goes after that in particular, and our willpower is going to be extremely important in not only overcoming that, but just resisting it in the first place. And I'm kind of getting a little bit scattered here, but look at it like this. Okay, your reasons and whatnot, these are like walls against temptation. And they are, as I said, they can be very effective. They're good things. Definitely use them as much as you can. The thing is, sometimes temptation will march around the wall and attack your willpower directly. And at that point, all your reasons, they're these strong iron gates, but it's like a gate in the middle of a field that is, just being walked around. It's strong. It's not destroyed. The temptation hasn't destroyed that gate, but it's gone around it. And so it doesn't really serve its purpose. That's why you have to have a strong willpower. You have to be able to fight the battle, the toughest battles, and win, and not just prevent the battles from happening or from turning the wrong way in the first place. It's all important. Definitely avoid battles when you can. Don't put yourself in a tempting situation when you don't have to. But know that those situations are going to come, where these seemingly overwhelming temptations and urges are just going to attack your willpower directly, and all of your reasons just seem irrelevant. All of your tactics stop working, and it just comes down to this pure, brutal, vicious battle of your will. And so you do have to have a strong will. And this ties in with every part of your life. If you're a weak-willed person in other places, then that's going to affect your willpower in this battle too. You can't be lazy in the rest of your life and stuff like that. You can't be complacent. You can't be making, compromises in other important areas. If you do, then it all ties in. You're one person, okay? And you either have these characteristics or you have those characteristics. It's not like you're going to be one way in one area and then the complete opposite in another area. You can't count on being like that. If you're like that, then you're not really yourself. You've got to build your willpower, and that goes for your entire life. So start working on other areas too. I think it's a great thing to work out. Physical exercise, physical training. It's a great way to work your willpower, and forcing yourself to do those things that you don't want to do is going to build up your willpower in general. Your willpower is like a muscle, and the more you use it, the more you challenge it and push it to its limits, the stronger it's going to grow over time. It goes for eating. It goes for, other habits and stuff that you might have. It's all tied in together. And so, yeah, I know I said I talk specifically about porn, but really this stretches out to your entire life. And to get your life under control, you have to be intentionally living a lifestyle of control over yourself and getting used to self-denial and just not being ruled by these outside influences of the world. You have to be disciplined, and building discipline in one area is going to affect your discipline here. So that is the point. Train your willpower, because it's important. You will have to use your willpower. Your other weapons might not always pull through for you, and it's just going to come down to this, bare knuckle, hand-to-hand combat between your will and the will of the enemy. So make sure your will is as strong as you can make it. And that's going to make a big difference. And learn to use your willpower too. Don't think that you have to have a weapon or a reason or something like that, or else the fight is just lost. Learn to use that willpower and just tap into that idea of being able to just say no. And just stand like a stone wall and resist it no matter what, even if you don't have a reason to. That's your willpower. So get into that, get deep into that, and win this thing. Resolve that no matter what, you're going to win. No matter what weapons you have available to you, no matter what reasons there are, resolve to win no matter what. Alright? So, I keep saying alright, so I act like I'm going to conclude and then I never do. But I am concluding now, so that's it. Have a wonderful, blessed day. God bless you guys. Keep up the fight. Don't give up, and you're going to win this. Might take time, but you're going to win this. Keep praying, keep fighting, and yeah, do it. Have a great day. I will talk to you guys later.